What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and this is a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with a crisis and 4 heavy Smutas. And although heavy Smuta may not be the #1 meta weapon anymore, on this crisis robot, you're gonna see some serious stuff going on with this particular setup. I think on the live server, this will be a very interesting robot setup because you have a robot that's really fragile. It's a glass cannon, offering tremendous firepower but being very fragile and getting killed super easily. But how about you don't show yourself when you shoot the enemy because you have a weapon setup that allows you to curve shots around the corner. This is a Bendy nightmare, okay? So welcome to actually a good mood topic. This time maybe something that's not completely hopelessly overpowered, but something that if you use it the way I do it here, you can do so incredibly much with it, okay? I'm gonna be very aware of dangers like titans that could potentially fly up and kill me. I will be very aware of jumping things or other threats, and I'm trying to stay safe and just curve my shots. And the impact of this play is absolutely insane. I just killed 2.5 robots, dropped the third to last stand with 1 clip. There goes the 3rd enemy. They were all advancing successfully against my team down there. What they didn't pay attention to was me sitting on that roof, coming in for the kill. And coming in for the kill I did. Holy smokes, I just ended their entire attack, basically in an instant. Me single-handedly being there ended that entire attack that they began to do down there. So look how fast they dropped that. This is so quick. So much damage. And of course, the ammo capacity and the recharge rate of the Smuta is no longer so good. So we should probably keep that in mind, that the weapon spends a lot of time reloading now, and you're no longer going like it used to be when the weapons were new, where you fire like for so long with these weapons with so much firepower. Now you will spend a lot of time also reloading and recharging the weapons relatively slowly, but when you have 4 of them, it's still so much damage output around corners without having to show yourself. It's crazy. Look, even that Aether Titan just dropped like 15% HP. Of course, he can heal himself and so on. It will be a trouble to get rid of him. But in this case, see what I did? I knew he can fly up and attack me with his glaive and lance. And so what I did, I retreated back behind on the roof, so that in case he wants to do that and shoot me, I can get back behind that cover that was up there. In this case, it was not necessary because he actually didn't attack me. But there would have been a good chance for him to do this because pretty sure I killed him already with this setup. That typically gets you attacked next. And also a Titan that flies up, me being on the roof, such a present, right? It was a surprise to me that he didn't choose to actually attack me here. Also, the Bendy bullets are absolutely meta-friendly now because we have these dashing nether robots, for example, right? Fast flying robots, emugis in stealth and so on. If you use quantum radar, you don't have to worry about missing shots because these things just absolutely hit everything perfectly. They're smart bullets and hit perfectly no matter how much the nether robot dashes, no matter how much the Orochi is going around in circles or the Lynx robot or whatever. It doesn't matter, these bullets will hit. And so they really are a great thing in this meta right now. The only thing that holds him back is the recharge rate being relatively slow, but I think this is actually a balancing thing. Look, this Ares there, his shield doesn't matter because I have shield break built into the crisis robot. And also this Mk3 down there, it goes down so fast, it's insane. They don't stand the slightest chance. A Mk3 is such a tanky, hard to kill robot, but with 4 heavy Smutas, you're just gonna delete them really fast. There's a Scorpion down there. And he actually managed, thanks to a heal backup, to jump somewhere. I didn't find him in time, but now he's dead. Look at the impact we're gonna have. At the end of the battle, I'm gonna show you the damage output. And by the way, if you enjoyed the content, ladies and gentlemen, you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. We have giveaways going on the thing, and I'm also known to tell you things that are, I think, important for you to know. About balancing also, like for example about the Rook Titan. There's a video where I'm really criticizing this thing. So if you like that, that someone speaks his mind, and then that would be also videos for you potentially. So let's keep moving. There is this Skyros ball down there. I'm all time waiting for him to maybe unfold and attack, but he's not doing it. He doesn't seem particularly interested in unfolding at this point. I could even break his shield. I now see the threat coming in from behind, the Rook Titan with 300 meters Cryo Titan weapons, the Cryo rockets he's using. So we... seriously, I can't move here? Okay, I had to get up and around. I think he wants to kill me. He seems to be coming closer and closer to me. What I'm doing now, I'm jumping down. Because I only have one Crisis Smuta setup, and I cannot afford to lose it. Of course, we have the nuclear amplifier maxed out in stacks for such a long time already. So we're doing double damage basically because of that. And generally just having good module setups too. This Rook Titan will be hard to kill. But we can do it over time together with friends as backup. So let's get rid of this guy. Yep. And this is the playstyle with the Crisis, because the Crisis now seems to be getting really slow. It's more like a behemoth at this point, but very fragile. And you see, now I'm waiting for it. The shields are gonna break of this guy, and now I can deal some extra high damage. Also with the unstable conductor thingy that we have as an active module that increases damage output further. I know that our Rook Titan will, our Indra Titan will lose the battle. The Indra literally stands no chance against the Rook. It is that easy. And he's gonna kill him. Yeah, there he goes. But we did together a lot of damage to the Rook. And again, I'm still walking away, because my last stand isn't going to protect me from his heavy alpha weapons. So I have to move back and be careful. Test server only allows me to have a single Smuta setup. Yeah, a single Crisis robot with 4 Smutas. And see, I'm constantly empty on firepower because the weapon recharge is really slow, and that is the balancing factor about this weapon. And on many setups you probably wouldn't use it anymore. Those setups who have the ability to easily get in front of the enemy or towards the enemy and so on, or away from them. The Crisis is relatively slow and it needs the ability to shoot without getting shot back, and that's why I thought this is a real good setup. And it will be a problem for enemies, I think, on the live server, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a problem, because if you run this setup and you use it well, Imugis or Nether robots, they will be very, very scared of you, because you are pretty much the counter to them. Even though this isn't the most powerful meta setup anymore necessarily, but it is having a tremendous amount of damage output, accuracy, perfect, and yeah. And you can shoot even from here. Look, I'm hitting him right now. Then he comes this way, I can keep shooting him from here without having to show myself. It is so crazy. Alright, and pop, there he goes. Nice. And see the match, we almost lost this match. So I'm turning around this beacon now in the end, so to make sure we're getting it. I was kind of doing a bit of a beacon ping pong. I like to extend the match on the test server and not cap a beacon all the time, so that the match runs longer. I think the beacon rush games are the most fun on the test server because they don't end prematurely. 5.8 million damage, that is a lot of damage. And look at this, a one-on-one versus Mk3 versus Crisis. We both have the same setup of weapons, but I have the Reviver drone that gave me a little head start on with a shield. And then I used healing, and he goes down, and I'm almost full now. Did you see how quickly we just dispatched of a full Mk3? It's crazy, guys. So much firepower. When you fire and you're not empty, the firepower you have is immense. But that's a Titan there. So we're curving the shots at the Titan. He's got physical shields on that thing, which we have to break through first before we can kill him. Pop this guy behind corner. No problem. So curving more and more shots at this guy. I think his physical shield is now destroyed, so from now on we should be able to deal damage to the Heimdall Titan. But it's a healing Titan, therefore it will take some time to kill it. So shield breaking him with the robot ability here from the Crisis. But then we have to drop the shield anyway, so in the end you don't really benefit from a shield break unless you can kill an enemy completely without dropping his shields. If you have to drop the shields in between, then, well, you haven't really benefited from the shield break. Ah, he has the reviver drone as well. Because on the test server, the... what's it called? The most overpowered drone we have right now. The, what's it called? The one that gives you gray HP restore and healing on kill, more speed, more damage output. I can't get the name right now. Sorry, you probably say it in front of you right now. They don't have this on the live server, on the test server. It was not available, which is probably good. Yeah. So there's a nether right there, and you know how hard it is to hit a nether robot, right? Shooting him from the side, breaking through his initial resistance, then popping shots around this corner. He's trying to dash around the corner here so that he deal damage to me, but I can just walk a meter and still shoot him. Now I know I have last stand and he doesn't, so I'm just losing my last stand here and fighting him directly head on. I knew I could afford it due to my last stand being still there, and I make great use of it. That's how I like to use my last stand, to get a good use out of it. A free kill, basically. So, there's a Rook Titan to the right. Here we go, let's start to fire. His shields are gone. It's a good time. Doing a lot of damage to him, dude. Ooh, boy. Nice, Titan Slayer. Cool. So there's an enemy Crisis robot. He's in stealth. He was relying on his stealth, and I broke it with Quantum Radar, and I killed him around the corner. Just such a powerful setup, man. This is such a powerful setup, seriously. But yeah, for now, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the giveaways going on. If there's one, check it out. And yeah, see here, another one going down. So see you in the next videos, my friends, and have a good time. Bye-bye. Do I have the stats here? No more stats. All right. Bye-bye.